Hey villagers, welcome back to another video. It's another update as to what's going on with my HCG weight loss on menopause. So today is the 4th, I believe, of May. Hold on, guys. Yep, today's May 4th, 2021. So update on my HCG. I took a week off intentionally. As I told you guys in the last video, I was having issues with sleeping because of the hot flash that I was having. They are extremely intense, and I may get maybe 2 hours to 3 hours of sleep in a 24-hour period. So I believe that is what stunted my weight loss, because when I went out and purchased a few items, let me show you my items. This is from Bed Bath & Beyond. This is the stress relief line. I've got the candle, the lotion, the spray. I have the body wash, which is in the shower, as well as I already had this in the house, which I have essential oil. This is sleep. I'm not sure why it's not showing up clear. And this is the de-stress. I'll put down below exactly the name of the company the distress and the sleep comes from. So I use those items as soon as I come home from work, or I came home from work. I lit the candle as I got ready to go walk the dog. I also have these essential oils. I put it in the diffuser. So trying to get as potent as I can get it in the house. So usually I walked in, lit the candle, hit the diffuser, walked the dog, came back in, took a shower, and then made me some hot mint tea. And went to sleep. Actually, I blew out the candles before I went to sleep. So went to sleep, and I slept for 6 hours, people. You'll never believe what my loss was the next morning. 3 pounds. Yes, I lost 3 pounds because I did all of that, which proved to me that it's a matter of sleep, which Dr. Simeon on the protocol tells you that you need about 7 hours of sleep in order to get a good release. But I lost 3 pounds. So I intentionally took a break because I needed to go to talk to my doctor about hormonal replacement therapy. And I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, Monday, after I got off of work. And she told me that I am not a good candidate for hormone replacement. This is why I keep telling you all that everybody's journey is different. Don't allow someone else's journey to dictate how your journey goes. When I first got on HCG back in 2010, I was 40 years old. I lost 100 pounds, and I lost it on 2 cycles. The first cycle was a 43-day cycle, and that was injections. And the second cycle, my cousin had introduced me to the pellets. I don't even know if they sell pellets anymore, but I had the HCG pellets, as well as when I ran out of those pellets, I went back to the injection, and that was a 28-day cycle. And I lost a total of 100 pounds in those 2 cycles. So for the most part, I have maintained keeping off the 100 pounds. I do have to do maintenance. I have had to do maintenance throughout the year So once I start noticing that I gain up to 20 pounds, it's time to do maintenance, which you should never let it get that bad. But who wants to be addicted to something, right? Or dependent on something. So let me come back also by saying that this is my journey. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a diet facility. I'm not a diet um, professional as far as teaching you. I mean, a doctor to help you lose the weight. This is my protocol. I believe in HCG. It's worked for me. It's worked for many, many, many people in the community. So it's up to you if you want to stick to the protocol to get the weight off. It works. It really, really works. And so for me, I had to get back on this protocol because I had gained, I had made it up to 250 pounds, guys. And I was able to, I started walking 2 miles. I was able to get the weight off down to 243 pounds. And then I started having really, really bad hypertension. A couple videos away, I talked about, as well as I was in the hospital, and I brought you a video where I showed you, well, my blood pressure was 249 over 159. And my cholesterol is in the 300s, but the cholesterol is not something that I can control because it is something hereditary, according to my doctor and according to the tests that I took. So I am on medicine for cholesterol. As I talked to my doctor yesterday, she said more than likely I'll have to be on the cholesterol medication for the next 10 years. Hopefully we can decrease the high dose. So that was stunting my losses as well because it causes muscle fatigue, and I was having excruciating back pain as well as muscle fatigue. I couldn't even walk half a block. I went from walking 2 miles to unable to walk half a block. So she decreased it from 80 milligrams to 40 milligrams. So now I can walk up to a mile if I choose to. So Dr. Simeon doesn't really want you to do more than 30 minutes of cardio. So it at least takes me a good 45 minutes to get that 1 mile done. So I have an elliptical glider in the garage as well. So I just need to get my mind right and maybe start working out on that elliptical and time myself to maybe 25 minutes a day. Because I get bored really easy, and that's why I prefer to do my walks. So anyway, like I said, I took a break from HCG. I went in, had a conversation with my doctor about the hormonal replacement therapy, and as I said, I'm not a good candidate. So she put me on Paxil, which they said they're seeing leaps and bounds of women on menopause, that Paxil is working on them. So I'm on 10 milligrams of Paxil a day. It also can help with depression. So I feel like I was having a lot of sad days, and I think that was because lack of sleep. I mean, how can you even think clearly if you're not getting enough sleep, right? So, sorry it's kind of dark in the house. Guys, hold on. Let me turn on the light so you can see better. So, I hope that's better. So, yeah. So, I'm on Paxil. I don't know if you guys can see the bags under my eyes. Let me tell you about these hot flashes. They're not just, oh, I'm hot, I'm a sweat and cool down. I don't sweat. When I do sweat, I really have to have a really, really rigorous workout, and I used to have to wear bags or a waist trainer or go into the sauna. And normally I sweat like in the palm of my hands and the soles of my feet. But you see me drenched in sweat, that's not going to happen. My body just doesn't work that way. I noticed that my siblings, at least my youngest brother, my younger two brothers are the same way. They don't sweat. And, even when they work out, they don't sweat like that. Um, so back to me. So I'm not a good candidate. So I took a break. We're on Paxil. I just came back in from Walgreens and picked up my Paxil. I took my first dose. It's going to take a few days before that kicks in. But I will say one thing, guys. I think I took my first dose maybe 2 hours ago because I went and did some grocery shopping afterwards. And let me tell you guys, I'm sleepy. Now, am I going to stay asleep? So I need my prayer warriors out there. Please pray for me that this Paxil works and that the intensity of the heat from these hot flashes will decrease, because it was really, really bringing me to a place of depression, because those hot flashes, they're intense and you're miserable, and there's just nothing you can do to calm it down. I don't care how much cold water shower you take, is when it's hitting you, it's hitting you. And you can take a cold shower right now, go lay down. I have the AC on 70. I have the ceiling fan, the regular fan blowing on high. Nothing. So, it was so bad that I took a quiz last Wednesday for my chemistry, and I made a 45 because I was flip-flopping the formulas, and then that made me really sad. And I took my finals for my anatomy on Friday, and praise God, I made a 77 on that. I'll take it. So yeah. So today is a loading day. I did get up pretty late, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to go to bed. Maybe not, because I'm sleepy. I went to Publix, my grocery store, picked up some avocados, picked up brownie, cookie dough, but I'm not going to make, I don't think I'm going to make it. I may, I don't know. Because I don't want to reload on anything sweet. So, yeah. I went to Bravo and picked up, what I picked up from Bravo? Oh, I picked up Jamaican patty, 2 Jamaican patties, mild, and actually I am going to have something kind of sweet. Some fried plantain. I haven't had fried plantains, and only God knows how long. I know it's been more than 6 months. So, yeah, I'm going to have some Jamaican patty, avocado, and fried plantain. And Rebel. This is high fat, no sugar. This is the butter pecan. This is not a sponsored video. So, letting it sit. I like it. I've never been a sweet tooth person, although I do like cheesecake, but then probably can only eat maybe 1 or 2 slices because it's too sweet. I get my sweets from my fruits because I like fruits, but I'm not a sugary type person. I get my enjoyment off of coffee, and mostly it's the creamer. And I can live off a sugar-free creamer, which we know that ain't really sugar-free because it's got some type of syrup in it. So I have 2 of these. I have some plantain and, like I said, 2 Jamaican patties, some avocado that I'm going to load on. Earlier I ate 2 chicken breasts and a drumstick from Popeyes. I was struggling. I didn't even finish eating it. It's in the microwave. Excuse me for all the ums. But maybe one of the breasts or half of a breast is in the microwave. Seems to me sometimes I just have an aversion to meat. So I know that I will possibly make it through 2 of these. More than likely, I will make it through the Jamaican patty and the plantains and the avocados. So, is my mouth clean? Yeah. So yeah, I'm reloading. Right now, one day, I'm gonna reload for. If I don't make it through eating everything that I plan to eat, then I'll probably reload for 2 days. Where Dr. Simeon's original load days are 3 days, but this was just a temporary break for a week. My last weight for a week ago on HCG was 208 pounds when like I said, I did all of that stuff to go to sleep, and I woke up with a 3-pound loss, which proves sleep is important, guys. So you got to get your sleep in if you want to lose weight on HCG. And before that, I probably would go a week before I would lose a pound. But I've so far lost 36 pounds, and it took me 80 days to lose that. And that's because of the menopause. So I'm praying, I'm thinking about taking melatonin. So hopefully melatonin and all my little lotions and essential oils is going to help me sleep through the the hot flashes, as well as the Paxil. So let's see what we do. This is gonna be my second phase. I was just gonna go straight through, but like I said, I took a week off. So we're gonna call this phase 2. Can we call it phase 2? No, this is my second round. My second round, I am on P1 loading, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen because we have 40 more pounds to lose. On that note, y'all know I'm out. I see a spider walking over there. I'll holla at y'all. Gotta go kill it. Love you. God loves you, and so do I.